Hey there, silly girl. We're working on our beach painting again, okay? Here's our pretty picture, but let's look at the work we've done so far. I'm gonna turn on all my layers here. And we've got our sand, we've got our water, we've got our sky, we've got our little mountains in the background. So now what we wanna do is we wanna get the really nice white water as it comes up on the sand, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new layer. Layer, new layer, all right? I like that it's right at the top. That's right where I want it right now. Okay, so that's the only layers I have turned on right now that I can see is the background and layer 6. I'm going to take my eyedropper tool. I'm going to click on that water. You can see down there, give me a nice white. Now we're going to do a nice thin brush for this. Okay, we're going to do a nice thin brush. And there's a lot of stuff going on in here, and I don't think we're going to worry about coloring it all in. But let's go to our brush. Let's see how big this is. Actually almost a perfect size right here. I'm going to start by just painting in this edge right here. And I'm taking my time because this isn't a straight line, is it? It just kind of goes back off in the distance. And then maybe I'll end it right there. Okay. And see how there's this big little splash right here. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to do like the big areas first. And I think for this next part, we're going to lower the opacity on our brush. So that means it's not going to paint it quite so dark. And what that's going to do is, if you watch, you can still kind of see the background behind it. And I'm not drawing every single part of the white. I'm just kind of doing like when the water comes up on the beach, it kind of does a dance. Remember how when you're at the beach and the water rushes up on your feet? All right. It has all these like little different marks in it and shapes, and I'm just making kind of squiggly lines right now. And I'm kind of drawing where I see the white and where I see the sand through it. I'm not drawing. Maybe I'll just do some little dots like this. This is kind of a fun part. You get to be a little bit more creative with it, and it makes it kind of interesting and pretty. Okay, and maybe I'll do this part right here, and I don't want to forget about the stuff back here. Maybe back in this back area, I'll just do like some little dots, just to dot it around. Do a little bit right here, and I'm going to turn off. Now let's turn off the background and turn on our sand layer. See how that looks. And I'm going to turn off my sand layer and turn on back this on. I could even I think what I'm gonna do for one final pass with this is I'm gonna lower the opacity even again. So maybe I'll bring it down to something in the 30s. So you see I'm at 30% with my white, and maybe I'll start to just color in some more of this. And it's gonna give that water a little bit more of a full look. So this drawing is all about using the brush and using your opacities. And I'll turn off that background in a second, and you'll see what this does for it. Just kind of like hitting up this area where we get all the white water as it hits the sand. And let's turn off our background. Turn on the sand. Ooh, that's starting to look really, really good. All right, I'm gonna stop this video here.